God's unwavering disapproval of tradition stems from humanity's persistent embrackment of the traditions of their fathers. These traditional offerings, often cloaked in worldly appeal, cunningly divert humanity from God's divine principles. God is not sharing his throne with any seductive lie of the devil, Santa Claus. Wisdom will show you that Satan is Santa with claws, meaning the fix of deception, and in clause, article of under contract. It is pertinent that we discuss this in later chapters as well. Christmas pertains to capitalism, but its hideous roots lie in hell, the Hellenistic period. At the heart of this spiritual struggle lies capital, unequivocally declared the root of all evil. Its very nature is that the corrupting influence is evident in the pursuit of power and material gain over spiritual and real moral well-being for all. With keeping the principles of God set forth, we are asked in the light of reality, to never sway or buckle but sell ourselves in the light of reality. And if you have wisdom, you will know at the moment the light comes on, because the moment you deny the truth light of wisdom, she will deny you, and whatever you are selling or buying will not profit you anything. You will immediately become engulfed like prey, not as a victim but as a willing participant because of your betrayal in the light of the truth. The Garden of Eden depicts the beginning in a not too primitive thoughts of man and his apprehension of his reality. The real nature of a tree is humankind, and being human is having the nature of a tree, which is capable of branching out in every direction possible. As any farmer can attest to the fact that human interaction is needed to take care of the seeds that were planted and the living water that you nurture it with, groom, and weed out a garden to keep it, your mind, beautiful environment, healthy, and free from weeds, contradiction. Darwin, on the other hand, put man as the monkey in the tree instead of man being the tree itself. Evolution is a lie, and you will be blessed to know that God seeded this planet and created everything from his creative mind with seeds. It's as simple as that. You can't read until you learn your ABCs. God said he created everything we need to first believe God first and foremost, not scientific notables, the gatekeepers of lies. We will discuss at length in later chapters in regard specifically the tree of life, which embodies the genuine operational framework of humanity and branching out in all directions to provide the lexicon of truth, support, and guidance when you are having inclement weather situations in which will happen. The entire event with the tree cutting and celebration is a mockery to God, for the life of a man is a tree. Beware unless any man spoils you through philosophy and deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world and not after Christ, an idea of the traditions of your fathers. In short, a great example would be Christmas, which is blasphemy to God. Would be the Archaeology Society is a branch of its reference based on its dreadful desire to dig up graves of the past. No matter the length that these ancient people went through in trying to die in peace, we need to refocus our ability in connecting the dots. It's man's thirst for traditional and conservative things of the past and digging down, instead of reaching new heights unto the land of truth. This is solid in every regard. Your understanding of just these few pages are powerful enough for you to generate a newfound wanton desire for not just the Bible but for every unwrapped present moment. The betrayal of Jesus Christ. The betrayal of Jesus Christ was a portion mistaken for a lot of things. That's why it is imperative to maintain a general focus on truth and the reality of our existence. Jesus was once asked, "How do you know that?" He replied, "I know human nature because I know myself," coupled with the fact that wisdom is always by the side of one who is keeping it real. Of course, with wisdom you can walk on water, but only if you have a thorough understanding of not straying or deviating from one truth to any matter. Peter was invited by Jesus to walk on water. Peter was fine, then he failed, and Jesus pulled him back to the top and said, "Oh, what little faith you have." When you turn your back on the truth, you just betrayed God, wisdom, Jesus, yourself, and the host of them. The story of Peter denying Jesus 3 times before the rooster crows. Peter is symbolic for a people of little faith, in which in the betrayal of Jesus signifies a much broader meaning and context. The witnesses of Jesus' work in his gospel talked unruly about his miracle, which deviated from principle, became inflated miracles, which gives a new credence to betrayal. This is the moment when the emperor gets away with his nakedness. This is the moment when everyone agreed that it is a good gospel, but it negates the traditions of their fathers. In other words, the people did not want to give up their pagan ways of worship, so all agree in crucifying him, nailing him to a double stake, symbolic for double cross of betrayal. To nail someone to something is what the narrative suggests, in which the entire narrative is the truth. The people did nail Jesus to not a stake but a double stake, to forever hold that tune of a double cross. For the wise, this would be blatant disrespect to and basically to anyone who knows how to tie their shoes. After reading these few pages, and you